Welcome to Sunday Funday. Welcome in. Let's see who's in the chat. So we had an imposter. I know that. It was Garden State Gardner. Who the heck's Garden State Gardner? Anyway, if anybody ever says there's something canceled in a video like this, it's not true. It's not true. I will always do a video during that day saying something's wrong, I'm sick, or something happened to somebody in my family. I would let you guys know on a video. I wouldn't just let the imposter just say Joe's not here. And I have an idea, a couple people who might be, but that's pretty shameful on them. So welcome in Lelouch Treasure Trove. I need glasses. Oh, this is terrible. Let's see who else we got. We got Rooted in Essential Oils. Welcome in. This is their first time in the chat. So if you are new into the chat, feel free to, check out each other's channels. That's what this is about. It's about helping each other out, creating it's just not my community. It's everybody's community. Help yourself out. I love that. Then you got Dark Lord Minute. You got Fairbricks Studio, 2%. Carrie Leonard, Angela Wright, Greg Bryson, Paula Mulford, Sweet Pea Sid's Inspiration. Welcome in, Sid. It's so good to see you. Purple Tea Bear. Bacon Leg, let's dig it. She is sick, and I don't know if she's that was her or not. So I left her comments out, but I know she is really sick. I just hopefully it's not I don't know who it is. Anyway, they said she's not going live tonight, but just check it out if you are. Wi-Fi Farm usually goes live on Sunday nights too, but I don't think they are either. So if Courtney's here, let everybody know if you're going live. You got Shelly and Anthony, Janice Urfer. I always think I screwed that up. Disabled and prepping. Don't you know? I like that. Don't you know? Others Y Family Farm. Gare Gryden 19. Keep on singing, Gare. Keep on singing. I love when people have passion. And these glasses are really bad on me, but it's the only time I can read the chat. You got Mary's Fiber Creations. G Mama Grows. Kaylin Strain. Let's see who else just came on in. There's Kaylin Strain. Becoming a green stalker. I'm biased to say a Rebel Canners, Zombie Mom Andrea, Crocheting Around New Zealand. Welcome in. It's the first time in. That's Trish. The Bud Files is here. Dawn and Holla, having fun. Holla. Charlene Heel. Make it Wayne. Hey, that's Batman. Batman's here. That's awesome. He's getting married soon. I think next year, but he's getting married very, very soon. Got Built on a Rock Homestead. Ted Pottle. AJ's Green Topics. Juby. Man, I look like crap. Let me see who else is here. That's it. I love when people show it. Robot Gopher. Hooga Homestead. I'm not going to be like I'm not going to be like Gil. You have some chats going on, and let everybody beat themselves. Peace, love, and crochet with Deidre. Well, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Oh, CB, how was those grow lights, by the way? A couple of years ago, I guess 2 years ago, I had a Thanksgiving Day giveaway, and it was grow lights, the Burpee grow lights, like a $500 prize. And Hooga Homestead won. That was awesome. So I had seeds of the month. When I had the seeds of the month, everything I collected for a profit went to the grow lights. And I love to do that again. I thought that was pretty damn awesome. Nothing like giving out a $500 prize. My other prize I gave out with the seeds of the month was a $400. It was $400, and I went to Andale Homestead. And I helped her buy a computer. So that was pretty cool. There's Lisa Ellison. I remember that. I was there. Yeah, hopefully we do those things again. Once everything settles down. I have so much stuff going on. and I have no time to do it. So I'm trying to figure everything out, how to do everything. Grow Big TV. That's going to start very soon. That's going to take a lot of time because we have research to do. We still have contracts to sign, and I hope you got this. It's going to be different, guys. Than anything you ever saw on YouTube. Um, but it's going to grow on us. It's totally going to grow. The once we get technology and everything else down and jiving together, it's really going to be something special. Our first interview is going to be with Gardner Scott. Now, where is Grow Big TV anyway? Where is it? So let me everybody show you where it is. And so you can look at it, because right now we only have 75 subs. That's it. That's all we have. No video, no nothing, but we're working on that. So see, 76. We got 76 now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There was more, but there's no videos there, so nobody could click on anything. So if you guys have a chance, go right now and go subscribe to Grow Big TV. And I'll tell you guys a little bit about Grow Big TV. And there'll be other videos on that. Let me stop sharing that. I see my ugly face. Boo! I time to get the Halloween stuff out. I think Halloween just passed. Where's spring? Where's the shorts? I should put a bikini behind me. That would get some people. Anyway, let me see if anybody else just came in. Oh, there's Lynn from the official Ann Lynn show. Welcome in. So there's Gardner Josh. Maris Fiber Creations. Welcome in, guys. So let me see. So our first interview with Grow Big TV is going to be Gardner Scott. And our second one is going to be Michael Love Farm. And that's with mushrooms. So they have a huge company on mushrooms. So we're going to have there's three people that pretty much run the company. And I'm hoping the third guy is going to come on. That's Jake Plummer. He's the NFL quarterback that was the all-pro quarterback for 2 years. But I don't think he's going to be on. It's going to be the CEO, CEOW, whatever. Anyway, we're hoping to have him on. Now, what kind of things are we going to have? Well, on Tuesday, we're going to have interviews. On Wednesdays, it's going to be on cooking or some kind of health, something kind of related in that field. And on Thursday, we're doing growing guides. And it's going to be a little different, though, the way we do it, because it's going to be run sort of like a TV show. So even though the chat's going, I want to keep the chat going so you guys could communicate and stuff like that. But if people ruin it, then we got to take it down. That's just the way it's going to be, because we got to protect ourselves. Yeah, it's going to be run like a TV show. So we're going to have introductions, just like, I don't know, just think of like night shows where you have music playing and things like that. Anyway, there's a lot of work that has to be done. And the more it goes on, it's going to be so much better. It's going to be on Twitter. It's going to be everywhere. So the more we do it, the more, guys, I'm so freaking excited. It's really, I got chills coming. I got a little chills, because this is not just putting something out there. It's just going to grow Big TV. And we'll definitely make a video this week and getting things going away with that. And we're going to have M.I. Gardner on the show too. And why M.I. Gardner? Because he's our seed company. All the seeds we give out on a Grow Big TV show is going to be from M.I. Gardner. So we kind of partner kind of way with him. Another partner we have is, well, we had to sign the contracts. It's with Pucker Button. So we're working on finalizing the contract. Contract's already out. But, it's Smoking Ed. He is the world's hottest pepper. So we're working on that, and that's going to be pretty cool. And I'm working on something else, but I got to talk to somebody about if we're going to do that. But it's going to be a whole bunch of genres, and we're going to have contests too. And our contest is going to be by some pretty cool companies, not just us. So everything is going to take time. Time is very limited. Time is very limited. And I'm also right now, I'm taking I'm taking a course on soil with Matt Powers right now. And as the way he describes it, you have all these people to do the most important shows. And he goes, Yeah, mostly everybody's starting at kindergarten. It's unbelievable how many people know so much, just only so much about the soil. Nobody went beyond and beyond and beyond, you know, and that's what his course is about, which is really cool with Matt Powers. Um, and I got what I do is now I'm listening to two things. I'm listening to that show and I'm listening to a YouTube show at the same time. I'm like, how do you do that and work at the same time? I don't know. I just keep on playing it over and over and over again. So, did I get it? No, because I haven't passed kindergarten yet. I don't know if I passed kindergarten with the soil, but it's it's funny when you hear some of the most important people in the world thinking like, wow, they don't know, they know a lot about the soil, what they got taught, but nothing was taught after. That's all. Hey, there's Fox and Outdoors. How you doing, Cliff? Welcome in, welcome in. And Cliff, sorry I haven't followed your channel, but I've been Ubering my butt off. I've been Uber. I Ubered all morning today. There's Chris Clever Craft. Welcome in. Wow, there's Katie's been verified. There's Disabled and Prepping. There's Terry Ferrari. Oh, that reminds me. If anybody wants to buy stitch markers, they're $12 for a set of 4, and if you could pay a little bit shipping, I really appreciate it. Lisa Ladybird Loves made these, and I got sets. So look, isn't that pretty? You got a sunflower. This one's a little heavy. Imagine putting this thing at the nose, walking around with that. Ooh, showcasing. Wrong one. Then we got a look. So garden stitch markers. Who has them? Garden State Garden does. Hey, Cliff, that will look good on you. You can put that in the nose. Oh my God, you got to see the stuff people I Uber with. You got to see what they wear in the nose. It's freaking crazy. So who else just came in? Hey, Scotty. You got Scotty Too Hot and you got Scott. You got Rambling with the Brums. You check out Alaska 25, guys. Alaska 25. I've still got to work on that. There's so much stuff I have to take care of first before I even start doing that. And I'm getting closer every single day. Let's see. All right. What else do I got in my notes? I got some notes. All right. Oh, just let you know, if you ever see an imposter, for those people that came in here, I always make that video. So that's for the people that just came in. So if you read a chat, that's an imposter. There's imposter season. So if you are going live, be very careful. You gotta be careful of those imposters. Because everybody's trying to screw each other over for some unknown reason. Nobody gets anywhere, guys. It's 2 million people on. There's 2 million YouTube garden channels. Just think of that. 2 million. I'm a little pea in a pod. So nobody's too big on YouTube. So just I don't know why people even screw up trying to help each other. It's pretty asinine to me. There's becoming a green stalker. I love that name. I think I said hype before. Let me see. So if anybody wants to come on up, let me know. You got to show your face because this is open mic week. If you have something to promote it. So just if I have like 12 people here, just don't stay on forever if you see people in the basement. That's all. So I left the link. I think I left the link. I left that link. Let me do it again. There's a link if anybody wants to come on. Let me see who else is. Oh, the Vineyard Chicks just came here. I love the Vineyard Chicks. And guys, one of the singers that might be on a show, it's pretty awesome. She is totally awesome. And I really hope it works out. And there's a couple of people I have that hope they come on too. But it's going to be when we do go to Grow Big TV, there's going to be opening singer and or something like that. and we're going to work on that. Let me see. What did Kaylin just say? There are fakers pretending to tell you won a prize, even on videos that they do not have giveaways. All they want to do is have your info. That's crazy. Let me see. Yeah, open panel. So if anybody wants to come on, there's a link down below, and I'll welcome you on. That'd be great to see you, have you on. It's nice to have a little open panel. And there's going to be open panel tomorrow night, too, on Pierogi Monday. And I have no idea how these I never had Melinda's hot sauces, but most of them have habaneros in it. So and I like habanero, so that sounds pretty good. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Mr. Joe. It's nice, File. Everybody here has been here since pretty much the very beginning. And, those relationships will last for a long, long time. Some people do come and go in your life, and some people last forever. The guy say, if you do always do the right thing, that's all you have to do is just do the right thing. What am I growing this year, too? A lot of people are saying, what am I growing? I'm growing a lot of stuff in my garden this year. And there's Juliana, Juby. Hello.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Surprise.
So I said, I have nothing to promote, but I can always talk. You know that.
Yeah, I have nothing on me. I already went through all my notes already.
Well, let's see. I bought the hot pepper sauce advent calendar at Aldi today and thought of you. So my teenager and I are super excited. She's like, will you do this with me, Mom? Yes, I will. So I don't know what I'm putting hot sauce on, but for 25 days, I'll be using all the different hot sauces. And I made Wide Family Farms spaghetti sauce recipe today, or red sauce, pasta sauce, whatever Courtney calls it.
Uh-huh.
And my youngest told me, choking on air, apologize. She told me, this is better than store-bought. This is the best thing ever, Mom. So yay, Courtney. Go file Wide Family Farms. She's amazing. And it was super simple. So yes. Yeah, she made dinner tonight. It was awesome. And yeah, the tomatoes that I used were from when I tore out my garden. Like, wait, there's a tomato underneath all that. There's a tomato over here under all that. Like 20 tomatoes later, we had spaghetti sauce today that I did not know were still out there. So
it's a surprise. The garden. I still got to get potatoes in my bags out there.
And we're gonna do salsa tomorrow, I think, because I saved a few salsas and I had some onions that are about this big. I think they were only this big when I put them in, and they only grew to this big. But hey. Sunday sauce. There you go.
Sunday sauce.
I'm good with it. And it was Sunday, so it's perfect, right?
That is perfect. We got, who else? A handicapped traveler just came on in. Welcome in, handicapped traveler. There's a lot of names I haven't seen in chat in a long time. There's Gail Southern Livings on here. Awesome.
And there was a chocolate sauce somewhere. I don't know what it is in that pack from Aldi. But ever since you had that chocolate strawberry sauce on your Pierogi Mondays, I was like, oh, I want that one. That sounds so good. It sounds delicious. And there was some chocolate hot sauce. I was like, that's it. We're getting it. We have to have it.
It is so good. How much did it cost, by the way?
It was $14.99.
Oh, cheap.
For 25 things of hot sauce. They're probably only like the little tiny itty bitty bottles, but we're in the most expensive part of the country too. So I'm sure the cheese one costs more. How's that sound?
Wow.
She who doesn't eat sugar did buy the cheese advent calendar too.
We got somebody from Kentucky here. Look at that. We got professional paranormal research.
I lived in Kentucky once.
What part of Kentucky?
Well, Fort Campbell, right on the state line.
Okay, that's what kind of. We have Grace and Fire just came on in. Wow, there's a lot of people I haven't seen in a while. That's what happens when you have open mic.
I'd like to think it's me. Yeah. I got a kiddo who was born in Kentucky with a Tennessee birth certificate. Figure that one out.
That's special.
That's the military for you. That's the United States government right there.
Yeah. Ubering, when I Ubered this weekend, I'm so
Mhm.
exhausted. My Friday night was terrible because
When are you not exhausted, Joe?
oh, so Friday I wake up at 6, right? Actually, I'm trying to get to the gym earlier. I'm going to the gym now, so
Woo!
I'm getting there at 5 o'clock in the morning. So people see me. I'm here like who knows when. And but Friday, I was like, I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there. I'm like, maybe I should just take a nap. I'm not getting any rides. And I did take 2 naps. I did take 2 naps. And I go home around 4 in the morning on both nights. And that was like, my days are all screwed up. I'm all screwed up. But I'm screwed. You know that. I'm
You
all right.
said it first. You're all my witness. Joe said it first.
Hey, we got a Rambler coming on. We got Rambling with the Bronze. There's Scott. Whoa.
Hi, Scott.
Stop. What's going on, Joby?
Jupied.
So what's going on, Scott? Where are you at?
Just hanging out. Took the afternoon off. Got everything ready to go that I had to ship out tomorrow morning, and I took the afternoon off.
You need that. That's good.
Yeah.
Any other people going on Alaska 25?
No, actually, we're one shy to do the big giveaway.
So I still got to get on. Okay. We're working on
One
it. Thank you
room.
so much, Scott.
If you
We're definitely going.
Twist his arm, Scott. Twist his arm.
all that he's got to
It's
do is right now they're running a promo. It's you pay 150, they give you 150. So technically you only have to pay $150 for your deposit.
right.
So
Well, we're trying to get our whole family to go.
yes.
And so that comes in. So we might have like 15 people going. It just comes down to logistics and getting everybody together and getting a total and who's really committed to doing it, that kind of stuff.
Well, and that's it. Let's face it. It is expensive. Alaska is not cheap. By far not cheap. But it's a bucket list once in a lifetime trip.
Alaska is 100% on my list. I've already checked off of Hawaii. I did that for 3 years. So,
Okay.
If the universe is listening, dear Army, I would like to go to Alaska. Sincerely me. I've manifested it, right?
Hey, you got 600 days to roughly before your payment's got to be in.
There you go.
I might have to rob a liquor store for that to happen, sir, but I appreciate you.
Well, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Listen, I don't like to talk about my plans because then the word premeditated gets thrown around the courtroom, sir. What?
There you go.
Julianne, you could go in a movie with me. You seen a movie, right, with the presidents and stuff? They went into the store. Look, I can do this as a mask.
Let me get my Hulk Hogan mask. Hold on. Let me go find it. Dig into my 80s childhood youth. Let me get my Hulk mask.
Yeah.
Imagine if somebody wears that steal. You'll see it tomorrow on the news. Somebody goes to a bank and steals $1 million. I know that guy.
Yeah. That looks.
I don't know if that's the publicity you want, sir.
Yeah, that looks an awful like Juby. So
all right,
yeah,
I have an important question.
Go for it.
From Joe and from Scott and from anybody in the chat. I am plagued with aphids in my aero gardens, plural. How do I get rid of them beyond I've torn everything out. I've sanitized to the best of my ability that I can think of, including the floor, the walls, everything, just in case, and they still keep coming back. Any suggestions?
Throw them all out.
I did that, and I cleaned and I cleaned and I cleaned like Mrs. Hannigan, don't stop until it shines like the top of the Chrysler building, and they come back. I can't. Am I doomed?
You're doomed.
Yeah, you're pretty much. Besides bleaching the whole entire area and then washing and then restarting over again. Yeah,
good. Helen Ford wants you to send info on the cruise again. Okay. I did just find
Oh,
a ladybug in my house. I was like, I know right where you can go, friend. Here you go.
That's
Welcome to
exactly
the
what I do.
buffet.
Joanna, that's exactly what I do, by the way. I
um,
get some ladybugs. I put them on here. I never had a problem with aphids ever in here.
I'm just trying to think, Helen. I'm not sure if I still have your contact info. Mine is rambling with the brooms at gmail.com. Shoot me a message or go on my channel and you pretty much be able to answer anything on my channel. And if I can help in any way, send me a message. I can give you a call. Or Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. They have all that info on their channel too. But yeah, I will whenever I get off here, I will try to send you a message. And what are you looking for? Because I can fill your account full, but I need to know what you're looking for.
Well, Scott, have her go to your Facebook page.
Yeah, go to Cruising Alaska 25 on Facebook. Make sure you answer the secure or not security questions, but we have some people don't use their government given name on YouTube or Facebook. So all what we're asking you to do is sign something that you understand that personal information stays personal, and that if you're on the cruise and you happen to be calling somebody Fred all week, well, whenever we get back to YouTube, their name is Harry.
How about that?
I like
Well,
that.
it's
But
there's a lot of people that don't use their proper name on YouTube, and that's okay.
What
You
happens in
know,
Alaska stays in Alaska.
yeah.
Wait till you see Scott and I doing a belly flop contest.
Well, don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm sure that'll probably happen, and the race cars, and and those that don't know, there's actually race cars on the ship. They're they go up to 40 mile an hour.
And just let you guys know, I'm not wearing a Speedo on the trip, so you guys are safe.
Oh,
Thank you, Joe.
but
Appreciate that.
Joe, we told you have to wear something. There's rules. Look at
You
the
can do
crazy man from
anything
New
once,
Jersey.
Scott.
Oh, he has though, and that's what
You can
got
do
him
anything
labeled.
once.
That's
Anyway.
why he's labeled, Joe. Yes.
I'm labeled, all right. I'm labeled as a problem.
If Joe's labeled a problem, I'm not allowed to come. I'm just saying.
Yeah. He's already known as our problem child.
Dr. Paula Ruffin is here. Hi, Dr. Paula. Oh, Dr. Paula, our chat from last Sunday is really starting to take off. There's like over 1,000 people that have viewed it so far, which is pretty.
Oh,
awesome.
very cool.
I was one of them.
You're number one.
Hashtag OG.
And we got Kenny Wood is here. Welcome in, Kenny Wood. I've never seen you before. Awesome to have you here.
Kenny is one of Paula's people.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah.
Welcome, Kenny.
There we go. Welcome in.
See, Dr. Paula, I'm learning.
Wanda Moses is here. SoundQuest Rob. I think he might have been one of the first persons in my chat with SoundQuest Rob. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the trip. There's so much. I have always wanted to go there, and just the pictures is going to be amazing.
Well, it's, to have 30, right around the 30 mark, 29, I think we either got 29 or 30. But, we need one more because Jesse can't win and I can't win. We've both come to that realization that we can't win our own prizes. Sucks because I know what he's giving away and he knows what I'm giving away, and we want to win either. We want to win them both. But yeah, we're gonna
All right,
do.
explain to the person out of the loop who's giving away prizes for what, and why should I come to Alaska?
Okay, Jesse and I. Oh my goodness, be a year ago, had a chat, and he was
Okay,
like,
it's a 2-hour show. I need the TLDR version, okay?
Oh, it is. So we said, do you want to, Debbie and I, or why don't you and Debbie come with Lisa and I, and we'll go to Alaska? I said, sure. The next day, he's like, what if we open it up to everybody? What do you think? So we put it out there who'd be interested, and we had probably 40 different channels go, yep, we're in. We want to do it. So we're like, all right. So then we contacted NCL, and they're like, well, what can you guarantee us to get all the
discounts?
Yeah, like, how are you going to guarantee us to give you big discounts? We said, we will give you a guaranteed 30 cabins.
Huh?
Thank God we got 30 cabins, because I don't know how I was going to pay for it. Neither is Jesse. So yeah, that's what the whole 30 was. And we said right off the get-go that we would do a great big giveaway to the first 30 channels who signed up. Now, the big prizes, like we had a couple people joke, say, we're just going to sign up, win the big prizes, and then pull out. No. I was born at night. Wasn't last night. And so you will get the big prizes the day after our final payments due, and we know you've made your final payment.
Gotcha.
And that's for the top 3 or 4 prizes, but I'm talking there's a lot of, they're very big prizes. Very
It's
big
exciting.
prizes. Yeah. So, and then Jesse just threw something at me here not that long ago. Do you want to have another one till we hit 60? I'm like, I don't know. So, I don't know.
If your dreams don't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough, Scott.
Absolutely. And, and then we're already got discounts on the, hey, Uncle Al.
Hope you're feeling better, Uncle Al.
We already have discounts on the rail, the white railroad or whatever. It goes 6.5 hours. You pan for gold. You have a salmon lunch plus a 6.5 hour train ride, which you do need a passport because it does come into Canada and turn around and head back into the Yukon or into Alaska. Sorry.
Good deal.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're planning a whole bunch of things like casino pull. Everybody who wants to be involved, each throw in $20. Your name goes on a list. And we have to be very formal with this because I've seen where folks actually hit. They won a good sum of money. Well, there was people in the background saying, well, I gave you $20. I want my share. No, you didn't. Let's face it. Folks do funny things for money. So that'll be all structured and, Debbie, Lisa, Glenda, one or if not all of them.
Whose bathtub am I sleeping in so I can ditch my husband and kids and come? Because we can't all come.
That'd be Joe.
All right, Joe. How does Julie feel about me sleeping in her bathtub? I'm just saying.
Well, you got my son.
He's in the bathtub, or he doesn't have a bed of his own? Come on, Joe.
Yes, he's sleeping somewhere on the floor.
His bed pops out of the sky. But unfortunately, I don't think Joey's going to share that little bit.
No. Mm-mm.
Joey
Now,
is now 5'9".
yeah.
He's a big boy. He's the same height as me, but about maybe not this much. Not even that.
I'm only 5'2". I'm fun sized.
You're fun size. Oh, Julianne, if you use, just let you know, if you use like soap and like an oil,
Yeah. I do use
that
soap.
would try to get rid of the aphids. If not,
Oh, I'm like, yes, I use soap. Thank you very much.
A
I
little personal question, isn't it,
had that on
Joe?
my mind.
Hashtag triggered, Joseph.
I had that on my mind from before. I was just trying to kind of joke around with you before, but I've been using that for a long time.
I was talking about sleeping in your bathtub jokingly, and you're like, if you use soap, well, yeah, if that gets me to Alaska, I'll use all the soap you want. You can even pick it.
No, they supply it.
Yeah, even they put some hot sauce in there, Julianne, and bathtub.
Ooh,
Is it chocolate strawberry hot sauce?
Yeah, there you go.
We got to
Now
bring it
that-
back to the gardening. We got to bring it back in, Joe. Reel it in.
yeah. Sorry,
I
Joe,
rolled
but
over
that
the place.
that just screams burning.
That will eat you up. That could be a problem. It's getting awful hot in here. Who else just came on in? Matthias Little Hook with Melanie. How you doing, Melanie? Ooh,
Ooh,
just
Scott went away. He disappeared. He got his plug in. He's out.
just like that. It was a shaking going on. It happens when you get older. Oh, so that's funny. I'm really looking forward to that trip.
It's a beautiful trip. It's what it sounds like.
I haven't gone on many trips at all anywhere, and it's time for me to do something like that. So it's exciting. So if
If
anybody
you're gonna
wants
go, that's a good one to go on.
and yeah, I don't have to worry about the heat.
Polar plunge. Here we come.
Oh my God! Let's see who else just came on in. So I left a link down below if anybody wants to come in. There's home bartending with John. See, John could go on a trip. He could bartend everybody there. We don't have to worry about them as workers. We got a home bartender. Be perfect. Be cheaper. Well, snuggle on alcohol on the trip. Be like we're 16 years old again. So Mike, going back to the garden talk, I'm so excited with this year. My gardener seeds start coming in the mail, and part of my show is we're going to talk about 5 of the seeds that he has each time.
Mhm.
So sometime during that week, we'll talk about 5 packets of seeds. Or
I've been following Super Old, but his coffee tree growing series. And about a year later, I finally have my coffee tree has branches. It's taken me a year, but I followed his garden, his coffee tree growing series, and I finally have branches on my coffee tree. She's only about 8 inches tall. Slowest cup of coffee ever, man.
Homegrown.
It's not dead yet.
Hey, you put it on that bus. That's all it took. Yeah, I mean, not the bus, on the tractor, the truck, whatever. You had to go from one state to the other.
It came in my car. I hand carried it from New York all the way to Virginia. And then I finally found a spot it was happy in and got the soil right and everything and the watering and the humidity and the tray for the humidity, all of the stuff that Luke said. And slowly but surely, I finally have 2 branches a year later.
So Luke and I go back, 12 years,
I say a long time.
maybe, yeah, probably longer than that. And he was a kid. He was actually,
He still is a kid.
yeah, that's true. He's 30. He's going to turn 30. I guess he's going to have a nice birthday celebration. Anyway, I remember talking to his dad even, which was pretty weird. Guess he used to have his family, and I used to, when I was younger, there was no YouTube.
Side note, Luke just had his seed launch party for anyone who needs new seeds, and my gardener just launched them. Go ahead, sorry.
And more coming in a couple more months. And we would just talk. I would ask so many different things. And it was actually, he kind of brought me back to life, sort of, in a way. I lost weight. Then I was going through a very stressful moment in my life where I just ballooned up. And Oh, oh man, I was eating, drinking, I was doing everything. Well, not drugs, just alcohol, but not everything. Um, and then I go, hon, I'm gonna have a garden. We just moved to Jackson because before that we had a small property when I was married to Julie, and it
Hmm.
wasn't, yeah, it wasn't made for gardening, that's for sure. Maybe a pot or two. That's about it. And Luke kind of brought me back to wanting a garden again. And
Yep.
so I told Julie, I go, hey, hon, I'm going to go in the backyard. I'm going to have a garden. She goes, yes, go for it. And all of a sudden, I had this tree guy come on down and he cut all these trees and it looked really, really bad. It was like trees are 30 feet up. And she goes, heard her next morning, what are you doing? What did you do? What did you do? I'm going to divorce you.
Over trees? That's a bit harsh, Julie. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. And yeah, well, it looked good after I got done. And better than
Anyway,
some
look where you
people.
are now, right? See, it's all Luke's fault.
Yeah, it's blaming on Luke. But he got me gardening and enjoying
I
doing
love
what I
that.
always did. So
I love that.
we have Carrie in the chat. She's coming on. Welcome, Carrie. How you doing?
Not bad. I got your seeds.
Awesome.
I got them in the freezer because I can't plant nothing now because it's the winter up here. So in the summer, I'm going to plant them and then you will see them.
So did you get snow so far in Canada?
No, they were calling for it, but we've got a week of rain coming.
So what's the temperatures, like 45?
Right now it's 6 degrees. So that makes it under 41.
Okay. That's cold enough for me. It's been so warm here that it was 65 today.
I wore a coat today. This
Mhm.
afternoon, I had only the sweatshirt on. I only wear I wear sweatshirts right up till it snows. Then my winter coat, my gloves, my hat, and my boots.
Meanwhile, in Virginia, it's like 70, 80 in the day, and then we have 28 at night for the last 3 nights. It's like one or the other. I can't do this 28 degrees and 80 degrees nonsense all in one day.
Up here in the summer, it drops. Okay, say we are not 100 degrees. At night, it drops down to maybe 10. It's like, no wonder people get sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. That's a little cold for me.
Yeah, I'm going back to school.
You're going back to school? What are you taking up? What are you?
I'm taking computers.
Oh, that's awesome. You
1-to-1, and I make my own. I got so far. I made one logo so far,
Mhm.
and I'll be learning more about different things.
That's awesome. It's never. You could always learn, no matter how old you are. So never give up trying to do something.
I'm 7 years old, and I went back to school, and my teacher retired, so the class is now empty. So we don't have a teacher right now for the whole class.
That's my kind of class. I could ace that.
Right now, I like that I was 1-to-1. That way, I got more learning.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, it's for 2 hours, and most of the time I'll go over 2 hours, and I'm not tired, but I can't push myself.
Mhm.
If I push myself too much, I will end up having headaches. I will black out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Does that happen all the time to you, or is that just recently?
It's because I hit my head back in 2017, and I gave myself a concussion, and they found out I had a 10 arteries blockage on my right side. They said if I hit my head one more time, I wouldn't be here.
That's sad. That stinks. How did you hit your head?
Working at Red Cross, and when we were loading up the fridge, I didn't realize the fan, the metal.
Mhm.
I hit my head on that.
Oof.
Yeah.
I had a couple head accidents myself when I was in my junior year in high school. I had my bed and was writing that day, and I had a TV on top of my dresser. And so I opened up the drawer, and it's stuck, and
Anyway,
it started coming at me. So I pushed it back, and the TV fell right in my head. And I remember I went outside my room. I yelled for my brother because it hit my eye, and it started bleeding up above my eyebrow. And I remember saying something, and nobody had any idea what I said. It was
yeah.
and that was kind of crazy.
And so one hospital in Scarborough, I won't say which one because I like all of them.
Mm,
But that one sent me home without doing an MRI.
okay.
So if I stayed at home for another 3 more days, they would found me here dead.
Oh, whoa.
So I've been in the hospital from March the 3rd all the way till April the 29th of 2018. I got out on my birthday.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, that's so scary.
yeah,
I can't. So how? And this happened a couple years ago. So do you feel you're improving
yeah,
since that? You're okay?
yeah. I'm okay.
Oh, that's so scary because anything, like you said, something happens again. Oofa.
I live alone too, so my worker only comes once a week to check on me.
So what are you working on? What are you making?
Oh, I'm making an Afghan for the supervisor who retired, and I got to get it done before next Christmas.
Okay, you'll do it.
Yeah, because right now in Scarborough, where I live, hi Scott,
Hi, Carrie. How
Walmart,
are you?
at
How are you?
Walmart, they don't have my colors, my black wool. I have to go looking.
Mhm.
The one close to
There-
me, don't have them. Only the small wools. I use the big ones. That way I don't run out.
There you go.
Yeah, now
It's
they don't have them now, Scott. Now they got those 20. I forget.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the right black. So
Oh.
so I'm screwed. But that's okay.
Yeah.
My worker won't know the difference.
so
There you go.
Scott and Carrie, how far are you guys apart?
About 7 hours.
Yeah.
That's quite the distance.
Well,
Joe, that sounded
considering
so American of you. How far apart of you? Like, because everyone in Canada is so close. Like us Americans are. How far is California? Come on, Joe.
no, it
Not that way.
actually no, he knew that, she's on the other side of Toronto from where I am.
Yeah.
So if I was to go on the off hour, 5.5 hours, but if I got to deal with,
So 401, don't.
14 lanes of traffic, I'm looking at adding another hour and a half on. Sorry about earlier. I saw somebody sent me a message. It was actually Helen. So Helen has got all the information that she needs, and hopefully we will see her on the cruise.
That'd be awesome. It'd be nice to meet Helen. That's for sure. Helen's been here since day one too. She
Yep.
she helped me out with she helped out our channel so much, from stamps to a whole bunch of other stuff. It'd be great to meet her.
And that's what Jesse and I are after right now, is this isn't only a creator cruise. We want people that are, that watch our channels, that are involved with our lives, and that's who we want to see on our cruise. We want a mix of everybody, and that's what's going to make it a fun cruise.
And
You're very welcome, Helen.
Yeah.
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 Sifting some soil came in.
I could.
Howdy.
Hey, Scott, I could go because you know why? And that's how much money I got coming to me.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a lot of money coming.
Yeah, but with
And I'm getting a new phone. I'm also getting a new computer. for free.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, and I still got money
There you go.
from the
But
group home.
now, if I'm not mistaken, you'd have to bring your worker with you, though, too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want her to go. It won't be no fun, right?
So Scott, what do you change? Do you eat certain foods in the winter than you do in the summer? Like how close is the store to your house? And does everything change to more meats? Like this, does your diet change?
Well, no, they truck everything in. Unless it's growing here in Ontario during the summer, everything's trucked in from California, Mexico, Peru, Colombia. What's some other big destinations? Brazil, we get some stuff from.
Mexico.
Lots of South
Yeah.
American content, Central and South America. Yeah.
Exactly. But how close am I to my store? It's right below me in my freezer. That's where my cow is. That's where my piggy are. They're having great time in freezer camp.
Freezer camp's important.
So, and I've got I have homemade relish, and I really didn't do a whole lot of preserves this year, just because it was an off year for my health. Just not feeling up to it. But like I still have enough pickles to keep the family going. I made a huge, like 3 huge batches last year. So.
Did you put any heat in those pickles?
Actually, yes. I've got hot dills, and Kyle, my son, and I just love them. I cut up a jalapeno and put all the seeds in, and it just gives it the proper flavor between the dill and the jalapeno. It just gives it a nice little and it doesn't hurt you on the back end.
I have a quart of hot dill pickles in my fridge right now. One of the facilities guys at my husband's work, he brought me a baby banana tree, like a dozen tomatoes from his garden, and a quart of these pickles that were red. And I was like, I'm a little afraid these are Kool-Aid pickles or something, right? Like you always want to be accepting of gifts. So I finally opened them, and they're got red something, and they're hot and spicy, but they're not burn your mouth off. Like I am a mild to medium salsa kind of person. Okay. Anything hotter than that, that's just too much. I want to enjoy it and taste it and not be sweating and do all the things that Joe does because he's insane. But I'm like, I have no idea what's in these things, but they're the most delicious, spicy dill pickles ever. That I almost want to text the guy and be like, hey, remember me 6 months ago? You gave me a banana tree and some pickles. Your pickles were great. What's in them? But
I bet you he'd tell you.
He probably would, but I feel really weird texting random men that give me their number and be like, I'll give you a banana tree and some pickles.
Well, and that's why that's why you get somebody else to text him, so you don't have to.
I feel like I'm going to be one of Joe's Uber stories if I text this gentleman.
Oh,
I was giving out my seeds this weekend.
Is that what you calling it? We need to talk about your words, Joe.
I was going to say, yeah, we got to talk about giving out seeds, buddy.
If you're going to do this Grow Big channel, we need to talk to HR first, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm HR. We'll have a conversation offline.
Yeah. It's just something we got to talk about. Not while we've got 100 people watching.
So I met a horticulturist, and this other woman, she has a huge, like a mini farm like me.
Whoa, careful.
Careful.
And actually, do you want some
I just
seeds?
love how naturally it falls into Joe's mouth like that.
And I gave her a whole thing in my seeds. It's like, she goes, well, I could take all this? And I go, yeah, it's for you. It was a great conversation. And if you're in the chat, welcome. I got to promote.
Yes, and And my channel has actually exploded after a few shorts that I've done recently. My last one was over 3,300, and I got 100 new subscribers off of it.
That's
That's
fantastic.
awesome. Yeah, it is very
So
awesome.
I'm pushing just under the 2,000 right now.
Huge hit.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
put two out a couple days ago. Last on Friday or Saturday, I put out two because the building beside me caught on fire when I was on a live with.
Yeah, so my live Friday night, she's sitting there giggling and the building's burning beside her. I'm going to have to put out a press release before I start my lives. If you see a fire, go to safety.
I was gonna make one before, and 1 second, I got to show you something.
We're not attached, so thank God for that.
I know.
Because fire doesn't jump, right?
No.
Exactly.
Okay, the building on the back, I was on the 5th floor. Four balconies beside it.
This is me doing a short. I'm gonna make a quick short up and see if it comes in. I was like, look at me, the fat pumpkin. Oh no! 1 second. Let me see if it saves.
Okay, we don't need no alcohol.
No, this is okay. Hold on. Let me put some music to it.
Joe, this is going off the rails, buddy.
I was going to say, so send your super chats to Joe at Garden State Gardener.
I tell you
Speaking
what.
of fat pumpkins, I totally took a pumpkin home from my kids' class last week because they were doing a steam in the classroom for Halloween, and they were observing the outsides and the insides and counting the seeds and what does it look like and smell like. Well, one of the pumpkins the kids brought in was very clearly an eating pumpkin. It was not like a jack-o'-lantern. I was like, that's my daughter's table. I know those children. Don't judge me. I'm taking that home with me. I gave you this pumpkin off my porch, but I'm going to take this one home and roast it, okay?
Okay, here it is. Ready?
Okay, here we go, Joe. What do you got for me?
This is my
Here,
talent.
make yourself bigger. Put yourself full screen.
No, I don't need to do that. It's only a second. 1 second. Look at me, the fat pumpkin. Oh no! Isn't that talent?
You know what the funny thing is, folks? He makes himself laugh.
That's what's important.
If you can't laugh at yourself, there's something wrong with you. Just saying.
That's how I
Yep.
get through the day.
Life ain't that serious.
Whatever floats your boat, buddy.
Whatever
Laugh.
chips your potato, whatever milks your cow, right?
Make sure he doesn't go too fast and go over the boat, please.
Oh, I'll have it on video if he does.
I'm always a one-hit wonder.
And as he goes over the side, I'll say, "Hey, look, there goes the fat pumpkin."
So Mr. Joe,
Yes.
are we just chatting or are we giving away seeds today? What we got?
let me
What's the
get
plan?
wheel. I got
I feel like I registered for a wheel. Are we giving anything away?
yeah, I'm gonna give
Reel
away
it back in.
this some molds, which is pretty cool. It's Christmas time
Very
already.
nice.
It's unbelievable.
I like it.
Go to the store. I got.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
I will do 2 5-packs of seeds tonight. Go ahead, and I'll ship them from here.
Sounds good. Okay.
The
Okay. We'll
least I can do to help you.
Thank you.
Says he gave all his seeds to Lee.
So,
And it'll
Scott,
be a mix between flour, herbs, and vegetables.
okay. So Scott's giving away 2 5-packs of seeds.
In the words of me to my daughter, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Yep.
Oh, you throw a fit and you get nothing.
Exactly.
I've got 3 growing kids.
I'm also giving away a pound of yarn, a pound of love. So
Oh,
that's
there you
great.
go, Carrie.
Then we got some white, another pound of love white.
I could make you a hat, Scott.
Then we got we can make you can make your hats.
Knitting loom.
Pretty awesome. Then the yarn I'm giving out. Oh, just let you guys. This is the last. Oh, there you go. Got it right there. I have an ornament exchange going on. You got to check out that video because I'm starting to mix and match names probably Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, I missed that one.
I must have missed it too. I didn't see that.
So look for the ornament exchange video. Make a comment. I forgot what I said on it. I said like I don't know. It's so instead of going Secret Santa, I want to do an ornament exchange. So these are the two ornaments I'm giving out. It just has to be under $20 or somewhere around there. If you want to make an ornament, make an ornament. Just make sure it's a little bit of value. Just don't give something a little,
Okay.
Because they don't.
So hooked on fishing and a mushroom.
There's a fungus among us.
Oh, there's the fungus.
Kept in the dirt and fed nothing but.
So that's pretty cool. So
Very nice.
check out the ornament exchange if you want to sign up. And I think it's a little cheaper than a Secret Santa. And it's also it has a lot of value to it. So just doing something a little different than most people. I'm also going to give away these ornaments today. I'm giving away. Look, you got a poll.
Are you going to allow Canadians, or do you want me to put in my U.S. address?
No, it's good for Canada too.
Okay.
It's not like we're spending. It's not like an ornament waste. What I usually do is try to match up Canada people with Canada people.
Okay.
So that's what I try to do.
I got hit 2 weeks ago, Scott.
Yep.
What's that, Gary? Sorry.
2 weeks ago, I won his seed.
Cool.
Yeah, I email it everybody. Okay, so let me go to let me see. We got a couple new people in chat. We got Odom's Homestead. Welcome in. You got Kim G. I think Mary was in before, so welcome in. Dark Lord Menet. I don't know if I missed anybody. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. So let's get down to the wheel. Let me get this going here. Thank you, everybody, for coming up today. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay, let me shuffle here. So this is for Scott's 5 packs of seeds. Scott, do you want them to mail me or just want to email you?
They can email me if they want, or if you want to keep the same process that you always do, Joe, probably be a little bit easier.
Okay.
And then you just flip them over to me, and I'll ship them out probably Friday.
Okay. So here's the first winner. Thank you, Scott, from Rambling with the Brums. 5 packs of seeds. First winner is whoop. Good luck, everyone.
I'm back. Sorry, kids.
It happens. Where to Begin Homestead. Congratulations. Where to Begin Homestead. So if you are in a chat, let us know because you got to be in the chat to win. So you won Ramble with the Brums, 5 packs of seeds. Congratulations. Where to Begin Homestead. Second winner of the night from Rambling with the Brums. Very nice of you. Oh, look at that. That one's four. Whoop, whoop. Sifting some soil and more.
She was here. I haven't seen the first one yet.
So congratulations, Sifting some soil and more. You got to be in the chat. You only got 5 minutes to claim your prize because that shows me that you are in the chat. So congratulations, shifting. I can't say it. Sifting some
Whatever
soil
your
and
name is,
more.
some soil lady.
There you go.
There we go. That's awesome. Okay, now we're going to give away the 2-pack here. You get both of these molds. I think this is a really cool gift. So let's see who's going to win this one. Whoop. make these things bigger. Helen Ford. Congratulations, Helen Ford. You are the winner. You got these molds. You got these awesome molds. Let us know you're in chat.
If I say my name 6 times, will I win? Jujubee, 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 jujubee. Go.
It does happen. It does happen. There's Helen.
I know we were just chatting about Helen, and look what happens.
Helen, you say Helen, and you're going to say Juby. I think that when it happens, it just goes to different people. It's
Exactly.
the whole thing's like, what the heck is somebody has a stuttering problem.
Yeah, and I haven't seen either of the ones for my seeds.
Yeah, they didn't. None of them. Those two never came up.
So we're going to have to give those away in a couple seconds. Okay, we have a Merry Christmas 2023 ornament. So let's see who's going to win this one. This is a really cool ornament. Always good to have ornaments that are 2023, like a number on it. So you can pass these down to your kids. There we go, Helen. You won. Congratulations. Make sure you email me, Helen. Congratulations, Helen. I'm still looking for Sifting Some Soil More and Where to Begin Homestead. And Sifting Some Soil More won again.
It's her lucky night, and she's not here.
She's not here.
But she was here.
I know she was.
That's the crazy thing. Let's get these ornaments out of the way. So here's the next ornament. Whoop. It's amazing how many times that has happened, Scott. When somebody wins or double winners, they're not here. Check it off. Check the. Scott, how do you pronounce that name?
Checked off.
Checked off.
Checked.
Yeah. Checked off.
Checked.
Off.
Like check mark off.
Marco.
So congratulations to Checked Off. You won this ornament. Congratulations. They were in the chat before, so let's see if they're still here in the chat. I could have bored them. That's very possible.
How could we bore anyone, Joe?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you, but not with Juby, Carrie, and I.
No.
Okay, here's a
All that talk about your seed, Joe.
Yeah.
Be bored about that seed.
You
Puppy
chased
dog
them away.
ornament. It could be a kitty cat too.
Big kitten cat bug.
I think it's a cat. Cats have 4, dogs have 3, don't they?
Oh, you're right. Yeah. This is even better.
Technically,
Cat print.
I think it's a cat.
Cat print. Annabelle TV.
But that's also overthinking it. But I think dogs are 3 and cats are 4.
That makes total sense. So congratulations to Annabelle TV. She was here very early. So we might
That's
have to
another one I haven't seen.
might have to do these all over again.
Yeah, we're striking out here, brother.
Yeah, well, it happens. It happens sometimes. Sometimes you get winners the whole time, and other times you don't. So far, Where to Begin Homestead, you got Sifting Some Soil, but that was she had 2 awesome prizes. Checked Off, and Annabelle TV. Wow, we're striking out here.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see what we can do next.
No. There's people watching you.
Okay, want to make a hat? Here you go. Good luck. Who's going to win the Louis set? Here it comes. Winner! Adventures with Mama.
Do we have a winner? Finally?
I think so. I think we're really striking out.
I was going to say, because I honestly don't remember seeing her either.
I don't think I've seen her at all. don't think I've seen her at all. Let me just give a couple seconds. We'll come on back and we'll go back to Scott's prizes and go to do it all over again.
Yep.
So why not?
Rewind.
Oh, look
Just
at the
give it all
dog.
to me. You know where I live, Joe. Come on.
Yep.
What's the doggy's name?
All of us.
Carrie, what's the doggy's name?
Lil. And she's from Tennessee.
Say that again. What's the dog's name?
Lil. L.
Yeah.
L.
Lil. Oh, okay. My daughter's Lily. So Lil. I call her Lil a lot too.
Yeah. She came from Tennessee. And the lady or the gentleman was a doctor and left her there for 2 weeks with no water, no food.
Well, I'm glad you have her now, Carrie.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. A lot of pets, for some reason, they go on TV. They go right to show to everybody their butt.
That's
You ever seen it? I follow all these channels, and all of a sudden, the animal comes. Come here. And all thing you see is the dog's butt or a cat's butt, and you're like, you can't do that. Why do cats do that? They always want to show their butt. I mean, come
Well, to
on.
be fair, cats and dogs sniff each other's rear to like learn about themselves. So to them, maybe they're just saying hello to you.
That's true.
Like, here's all
Joe's
the
just-
information you need to see.
No, Joe's just mad that he can't do that in public.
Okay, that's probably true too. Two things can be true at once.
Yeah, I know how people really want to see my butt.
How about that wheel?
Okay.
Yeah.
So next winner. Let's give let's give Scott's prize. What am I doing? So guys, check out that Waterman Exchange. Check it out. It's really cool. Just leave a comment because I really got to match people up because I got a lot of stuff to do during the week, classes and stuff like that. I got to get that out. So, okay, let's get back to the wheel. Gonna give Scouts 5 packs of seeds out.
I really want to give away my seeds, so let's go, folks.
Well, wrong one. Go check out.
Now you're just copying Joe.
Okay.
Everybody's
It's funny when people copy me. I'm like, you can't copy me. There's only one me. I go every time that happens, Scott, and you see somebody trying to do something I do, it's like, oh, what are you crazy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't you see it failed for me?
Look at me. I'm a total failure. Okay, 5 bags of seeds. Remember to look the drum. Email me and I'll email you. Yeah, don't sing to Joe. Super Scout. So congratulations to Super Scout. Hey, Bert Windows here. Welcome in, Bert.
All right, I know they're saying it. So every day I'm shuffling, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
You know what?
They're in the chat.
I'm going to do something different. Watch this. Let's see how bad this gets here.
Oh, goodness, Joe. I just said shuffle. I didn't say turn it on its head.
Let me see. This could be really, really bad. But we'll see. Okay, Realm of the Rose, 5 packs of seeds. We heard this. Everybody That had its moment 2 years ago. I got to shuffle. You're right. Where to begin, Homestead?
Are you
I
kidding
can't
me?
decide if that's like Pirates of the Caribbean or if that's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
It's a mix of the both.
Am I wrong, though?
I think they're confused. Maybe they're Polish, like me. Okay. So I didn't see Super Scott's not here, and Where to Begin
No.
Homestead is not here, and a lot of other people are not here. Okay, here we go. There's 61 people in the chat, though. There's Super Scout. Give it to Gil. So Cam Patton Family Compound won the seeds from Scott. Okay.
Yay!
So we got a winner.
Winner, winner! Cam Patton Found Farms dinner. I
Are
said that
they-
wrong.
Are they here now?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
Gil is here somewhere.
Gil was here before.
Oh, I know Gil was, but so was Sifting Some Soil.
That's true.
Is Gil still here? Is the $1 million question.
Exactly.
Super
Show
Scout.
yourself, sir.
Super Scout Gil has to be in the chat to claim it. And he was here before too, so I don't know if he's still here.
He
There
was.
Pet and Family Compound. Thanks. So Gil is here. So congratulations
There he
to
is.
Gil. Okay, what's the next song going to come out? This should be interesting. Ready? Whoop! 5 packs of seeds. Oh, I got a vision. Maybe it's not
I feel
vision.
inspired.
It's not the vision to show. I'll tell you what it is. On YouTube. Sniff in some soil and more.
That's it. I quit. I'm going home, Joe. I'm going home.
That's the vision.
I'm
Your
just
wheel's
going to
broken.
give up here shortly. Drop that wheel.
The Stock Explorers here, and Joe Serrano's here. Welcome in. Okay.
Hey, Nora.
Still shuffling. Okay, here we go. Rebel Club. 5 packs of seeds. It's going to be the winner. Almost 2%. Who's it going to be? 2%.
I know they are here.
They definitely been here. So congratulations to Gil. And let's see if 2% is here still.
Oh, Joe, tell me. They just said hello not that while ago.
They were here a couple seconds ago, definitely.
Yeah.
They were here the whole chat. They were here early in the chat.
Yeah, but they probably said goodbye.
Well,
That's our luck tonight.
Well, it's my entertainment I'm giving.
Hey, I take offense to that.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I
Sorry.
don't see them.
It's not you guys. 2% is here. Hooray!
Hey.
Whoop, whoop. Okay.
Give
so
it to
we got
Dark
roll
Lord.
play, we got Scott stuff.
We're on a roll, Joe. We're on a roll.
All right.
Joel.
It's the music change.
Joe, they're giving it away. Give it to Dark Lord Minute. Give it to Xander.
Okay. So congratulations to Dark Lord Minute.
And Xander is here, or he was like 20 seconds ago. There he is.
Awesome.
Yes, I know you're a seedaholic. I pretty much know what seeds he likes, so I'll hook him up.
Awesome.
I might even give him a sticker too.
So now we got the loom set.
No fair. I want a sticker.
Send me your address.
You know, I got to do, Scott. I got to get the scratch and sniff sticker.
I'd be afraid of that one, Joe.
I was just gonna say, wasn't he just talking about sniffing his butt? I'm out.
Anybody want a Joe sticker? It's a scratch and sniff. Let me know what it smells like. Okay,
It'll tell you all about me.
I got to do that now. I really got to do that. That'd be great. The scratch and sniff Joe sticker. Okay, here goes the loom set. That's pretty cool. It smells like Pepsi. It'd be good.
Absolutely, Nora.
Kimmy! Kimmy's usually lurking. So
I haven't seen them.
Joe, I'll be right back.
Okay. And Sheena's here. Hi, Sheena. Lulu's Treasure Trove. Oh, 1 second. I gotta. There we go. I had a couple questions in chat here. What does the paw print look like?
It's a cat paw print.
Yeah, it's a cat print.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Look. Kimmy!
Oh, wow. Hey.
So congratulations to Kimmy. She actually watches my channel when she's in like other countries and everything. So it's pretty awesome.
Cool.
It's funny when you get it, people say, you know what? I go out to dinner and I'm on my phone at my dinner. I'm watching your channel. I'm like, God bless you. You're the only one.
Heck, people don't even watch it at home. You watch it at dinner.
God bless.
They're all over the place eating and watching.
Okay, so now we got some yarn. Let's give away some yarn. We got a pound of love red, pound of love white. Let's give those away. Okay, let me go back. Okay, so here we go. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Oh, the suspense. The red pound of love. Who's going to win it? Oh, it sounds like somebody's dying now.
I was going to say, yeah.
Built on a rock homestead.
I believe they were here.
I think so, too.
Now, the $1 million question, did they leave or did they go?
We'll find out. Who's the dedicated ones here? Okay,
Exactly.
Here's the white pound of love. Hooray! Okay, here we go. We got the red pound of love, now we got the white pound of love. Helen Ford.
My goodness. Go, Helen.
So congratulations to Helen Ford. Helen Ford is a Joseph's Journey member. So if you are a Joseph's Journey member, you get 3 chances on the wheel. If you leave a comment, you got 4 chances on the wheel. And you automatically win a prize, even if you're not here. So congratulations to Helen Ford. You won the white pound of love.
Built on a Rock Homestead is here.
Congratulations.
And can I have seeds?
Oh, Built on a Rock Homestead. Yep, I'm here. Can I have seeds? Okay, so the red one's back. So let me just write seeds. Just email me what kind of seeds you want. Like tomato, pepper, hot pepper, cucumber. Just email me, Built on a Rock Homestead, and I'll take care of you. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for all the mods and everything. I appreciate all you guys doing this for me and following the chat and everything. Because when we're doing a wheel, I don't see the chat. So I appreciate it. Okay, so the red pound of love is back. So here goes the red pound of love. And Ellen says you can pick the yarn. Kaylin Strain. And Kaylin she has her live right now, so I don't think she's here. And
I was going to say, I haven't seen her.
Yeah, Kaylin starts her live at 8 o'clock. So we're just going to do the red pound of love again. Each time you win, you make sure you guys email me because it's how I put things together. If you never receive something I'm supposed to get you, please email me. Doris.
I don't think I've saw Doris in a while.
She was here, Doris Artman. So congratulations to Doris. Let's see if she's still on the track. Congratulations to Doris. So
Yes, please, Xander.
So just looking at the chat, we got a couple new people here. We have Kaiser Gaming YT, I guess YouTube. So welcome in. Nice to meet you. Nice to. If you guys want to show off the channels, you're free to do it in chat. I have no problem with that. It's all about creating relationships. And how do you expect to do it if you can't do that?
There we go. Doris Hartman. Oh, wow, I'm here.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Congratulations to Doris.
She's here.
So that's the
Oh
red.
yeah, and Helen's here too, obviously.
Yep. Yep. And
I'm
so
here too.
you're here. Let's give away some seeds quick. So,
Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Hey, it was for about 37 seconds.
I'm sorry.
so I'm putting a link down below if anybody wants to come up. It's open mic Sunday, Funday. There's open mic pierogi Monday tomorrow. And
Anyways, Joe, I'm gonna drop off here, buddy.
Okay, Scott. Thank you so much, Mom.
Good to
I
see you,
gotta go.
Scott.
Good to see you guys too. And yeah, I gotta go get the dogs to bed.
I'm gonna write to you when I get my next money to order a hat.
Okay.
Okay, Scott. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Take care, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm leaving a link in the chat if anybody wants to come on. Come on and talk about what you have, what you want to promote, when you're going live, all kind of things. You want to talk gardening, hot sauce, or any other things, you're more than welcome. Come on. And the link should be there. Yes, it is. Okay. So what kind of grow room you guys have? Carrie, do you have anywhere you start your seeds, or you just buy stuff from? How do you do
I'm going to do it right outside when it's time.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yep,
There's-
I have green thumb. If you saw me before my parents died, I had a backyard on the main floor of the apartment. The super made me a dirt like an L shape. I grew 12 different types of tomatoes, carrots, cucumbers, beans. I had lettuce, 2 kinds of lettuce. And I had them growing about this tall, the tomatoes.
That's all, folks.
Gil, that's awesome. That fits perfectly.
Oh, folks.
It sounds like me on a Sunday Funday show. That's perfect. I should have that as my background.
Oh,
Juby just exploded. That's all.
Gone.
She's like gone, just like that. Oh, if you guys want to check out a indoor grow right now, Gil has an indoor grow going on. It's growing great with this lettuce. Gil, tell everybody about your indoor grow.
well, what I'm doing this year is instead of doing it in the house, Staff Sergeant said not to do it in the house anymore. It was through cars. She goes, do it out in the shop. So I'm doing it out in the shop. What I did is I had 2 of the IBC totes that I had cut at 16 inches tall. So basically it's about 120 gallon pot, 2 pots, big old tubs, and I've had my strawberries growing in the one, and I have 6 short stuffed sunflowers,
Okay.
5 Grand Rapids lettuce, 2 rainbow chard from the Staff Sergeant, and 1 endive growing in there. And so I wheeled it. I mean, they were outside, so I used the pallet jack, wheeled them into the shop. And as I get the shop, I got a shop project going on all winter. And as I get one section of it totally insulated, I'm rolling those back into there. And I have grow lights on them so that the lights come on during the cheap time here under the power. And then I'm going to be putting up the space blankets to reflect more light back in on them and to trap more of the heat in there. And I picked up day before yesterday,
Okay.
another Mr. Heater Buddy heater for out there to heat up the area, keep anything from freezing. So it should be increasing the production of the lettuce and the rainbow chard, and it may make these sunflowers actually bloom. So I'm just working out there constantly crazy trying to get all that done. It's a 40 by 40 foot shop and 10-foot walls on it. So I'm insulating the walls, putting up OBS over it, putting OBS on the ceiling. Once I get all the ceiling done, Then I got to go get 40 bales of blown insulation and blow insulation up there to make it even more energy efficient.
That's cool.
Oh. And you missed this last night because you came in and out yesterday on the special we were doing. We're doing part 3 next Saturday on Gray Man Prepping.
With Paul
coming back for part 3, 8 o'clock Eastern start, and it's probably going to run another 4 hours. Hilarity and craziness.
So on the polar spectrum of Gil, with all of his super absolute rock star killer indoor growing, you have me with 4 or 5 aero gardens in my living room just to make me happy through the winter months, followed by when we moved here in February, I literally had grow lights perched on red Solo cups with my seed starts under them. And then it was what cardboard box could I use to stack up the lights as the plants grew? And then as my garden needed to go outside because I was behind zones because we had just moved, I went from snow in New York to it's time to have everything in the ground in Virginia to we're just throwing crap in the yard. It's that's why when I pulled everything out, oh, there's onions I didn't even know I had. Oh, look, there's a squash I didn't know was there. Here's 25 tomatoes I didn't know about because it was guerrilla gardening left and right over here. So I'm going to say to anyone listening, seeds want to grow. Put seeds in the soil and do what you can, because even if you are just wild and crazy, stuff wants to grow. And you can do it perfectly imperfect and still get production out of it.
And I just got the pop-up confirming Courtney, Wide Family Farm, is going live in half an hour.
Yep.
There you go.
So,
thank you, guys. That's great.
The micro dwarfs that you had on not too long ago with Joe, they're my favorite in the wintertime. When the world is gray and dead outside and you get the little 12-inch, 9-inch micro dwarf tomatoes growing, that just makes my heart happy in January to be I grew that in my living room. You'll die if you're trying to eat and survive off of what you grow inside. But they make my heart happy from a novelty perspective. So there's room for anyone out there. Put seeds in some soil, give what light you can, and see what happens because seeds want to grow.
Yeah, the only one I know that can grow enough indoor to feed himself is Howie.
Well, yeah, I mean you can do it, but in general, my winter growing is novelty, and I fully understand it. It's okay, in a month and a half we'll have a salad, is what Juliana will have, right?
I'd love to take Uncle Al with me Ubering. Imagine all the roadkill we could find on the ground.
Oh my God.
He could have freezer camp for a couple of years.
I'm just trying to imagine you two's conversation.
Oh, what's that on the side of the road? Oh, I don't want to get into it. Maybe I'll stop right there. But I can't even imagine the stuff Uncle Al and I could find on the side of the road.
Well, you would need to take a minivan for your Ubering, and in the very back, you'd have a grill set up and start cooking and serving your passengers. Roadkill mobile roadkill cafe.
Howie's Roadkill Cafe. There we go. Right.
Like you say, Uncle Al, the people saying, "Hey, what is this?"
It's good for you. It's good for you. It's good for you.
It's good for you.
It's good for you.
Trick or treat. Want some hot sauce on it?
All right. So I have a question. Will thyme survive the winter, or is that one I have to grow again next year?
I like to grow it every year because it doesn't.
Does it survive the winter though?
It does in California. Even when it freezes in California, in the San Francisco Bay Area, it survives.
It's okay. So
the rosemary.
Rosemary definitely will. Oregano.
Even the basil sometimes survives in the freezes in California. That's the San Francisco Bay Area freezes. They're not hard. It's killed off the jade plant a couple times and killed back the lemon trees and the orange trees, but it's closer to the ground, so it survives a little bit better.
I mean, we'll see what spring survives, but I'm will my thyme survive or not? Oregano will, and I know my rosemary will, but I wasn't sure about thyme because I feel like it's a woody, hardy herb.
My wife
Zone
has only
7.
planted one rosemary one time, and that was like 30 years ago. And they're still there.
Awesome. Parsley will, for the most part. I mean, anything really deep freeze, that's where you have your problems.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
me, I can't grow anything in the wintertime outside.
Yeah. Yeah, my peas are looking pretty. My Wando peas that you sent me, Joe, are looking pretty sad out there after 10 days of -0 temperatures.
Gil, how many packs of seeds do you think you won so far in the last 2 months?
Too many.
A lot and a good variety of seeds, enough to make my wife happy when she comes up here and starts doing the garden, creates the food for us. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Plus, I've been sharing some with my daughter over across the street, getting her to grow stuff over there too.
So this is a good question from Handicapped Traveler. What is a good non-chemical agent to keep bugs off the cabbage? Because, get those little holes on it and stuff like that. So you want something organic. Just use your neem oils and soap. Get stuff off of it by water.
Beyond the neem, because neem means they have to eat it for it to infect their parts and make it kill the caterpillar. I like, and it's cheap and it's easy and anyone can just about get it, is to use Tulle, Tulle, from like the stuff you put in a wedding dress or whatever. It's like 80 cents a yard at Joann Fabrics, and just cover over. And the holes are so tiny, not much can get in or through it. And it's really inexpensive. Like, yes, they sell insect netting that's much more expensive, whatever. But for $10, I can buy 40 yards on eBay, Etsy, Amazon, etc., and cover my whole garden if I want to with it. And that way, the entry point to anyone needing it is exponentially low. And it's zero chemical.
Yeah. The other thing is that is zero chemical is what my mom did back when all my nieces and nephews were trying to think. They're 12 years and younger. She had my dad go down to Harbor Freight and get the electronic fly swatters. And the cabbage moths were all over the white cabbage moths. She gave them to all the nieces and nephews. Said, all right, whoever gets the most gets candy. It was funny as heck watching those kids out there just killing all the cabbage moths. By the time they got killed all the cabbage moths, she had 0 of the worms. They killed them all.
Fantastic. Do you know it's been 28 degrees 3 nights in a row, and I saw 2 cabbage moths flying around yet today? I was like, how are you still alive? Why have you not returned to the place down below where you belong? We won't say the word because I respect you, Joe, and there's children watching. But still, you know all what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I was like, how are you still alive? It's November, and it's been 28 for 3 days in a row.
Yeah. And for those that were, hang on here, that were interested in come on, brain work, Saturday Survival, to catch Dr. Paula again, there's the link to my other channel, Gray Man Prepping.
There you go. So
But I'm proud to say, Joe, I've ripped out my entire garden. I have, I think, 3 sunflowers left, but I have a loofah gourd growing in a hydroponic bucket out front. And I have 1 single loofah. Farmer Lily planted it like a month and a half ago. So it's not gonna, whatever. We're nursing it along. And I got my C9 incandescent Christmas lights out, wrapped them up in that. And I put like 3 towels over it. And I put the whole bucket of nutrients, the 5-gallon bucket, on a seed starting mat outside. And 3 days of 28 degrees, it's still hanging in there. I'm like, I don't know if we're going to get a loofah or not, but like, these are the things you do for 9-year-olds, right?
You got to do what you got to do. Hey,
you get a kid interested in gardening. You're like, I'm going to do all I can, like for 1 stupid loofah, but she's like, oh, it's still alive every morning as she's unwrapping it. It's still alive.
Yes. How's that watermelon? Was it, because I know you picked it up.
It was way too early, and I don't know if it was supposed to be yellow or if it was an orange, because it was a seed swap, like a plant swap at the library. And we tried it, and it was there was no color in it. It was terrible. And yeah, so we tried. I was like, here, honey, I tried. I don't think it was supposed to be handheld. sized either. I think it was supposed to be a full sized one, but
See, well, you got to have a warm winter because just like Cliff said, liver could take 120 plus days.
well, but that's the thing. It takes 120 days in optimal conditions. But when you grow in hydroponic solutions, they grow faster. But you still have to that loofah. No joke. She put it in the ground, or not in the ground, but she put it in soil in September. It's November and it's 8 inches long already.
Wow.
Because once it reached, I don't know, maybe 4, 5, 6 inches, we put it in the hydroponic solution in a 5-gallon bucket, and it's maybe 4 or 5 foot long, and it's got one. I mean, I have lots of flowers, but it's too late in the season. Bees are pretty much few and far between at this point. But
Q-tips.
What was that?
Q-tips.
Yep, we could,
Q-tip-
but we got it. I'm of the mind of like when you grow the super pumpkins, you grow one and you cut everything else off and you just let all that's where we're at. We have one loofah, and if we can get this one loofah to do anything, like we're gonna be happy and rejoice. We grew them in New York, but they have a super long growing season. But when you start in September, I wasn't optimistic, but we have one, so we're gonna try to nurse it along as long as we possibly can.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, go ahead.
You remember the giveaway I did on Camp Patton Family Compound a couple weeks ago when I hit 4,300? Tonight I'm at 4,764.
Congratulations.
I'm going to be at 5,000 here shortly, and I'll be doing a 5,000 giveaway probably before Thanksgiving at this rate.
Don't forget the little people.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be giving away probably like $25 Amazon gift cards on that one.
What you want to say something? Oh, I want to show how many people do you think is subscribed now to Grow Big TV? We started with 75 people. Do you think 76? You think
84.
92.
I bet you like one person subscribed. Because we're all lazy. I'm just joking. Grow Big TV. 76. Let me refresh it. Let me see. 85. You got 85.
I said 84. I was the closest without going over, Bob.
Yeah.
What is
Do I
that?
win a prize? Do I get seeds for that, sir?
You get some seeds. Send me an email. I'll send you more sunflower seeds.
Let me put it on my tab, right?
I'll put it on the tab. That was so funny. I'm cracking up. Oh my God, I'm so tired.
But yeah, we had a pretty successful season going from zone 4 to zone 7, and not like whatever, just throw stuff in the dirt and see what happens overall, like in my backyard where I had control, not front yard where I had all my landscaping problems. We won't talk about that. We don't talk about Bruto, right? We're here for happy times. But
watch out when people whack your food. That's where you got to whack.
that's what they kept doing. They kept spraying it and cutting it and whack it, whatever. But anyway, my backyard stuff, we had a fairly good year. And it was interesting to see my favorite, most productive upstate New York tomatoes failed miserably in Virginia, and stuff that failed miserably in New York thrived down here. So definitely it's interesting, like try what you have and keep trying, try different things, because depending on where you live, certain things do better where you live. Like it's real. As someone who moves every 3 years, it's very real. Like the first year is trying to get acclimated to the climate. The second year and third year is like a killer harvest. And then you move and have to do it all over again.
Yeah, I moved too many times myself.
Well, I've gone
Hey, Joe, I got
New
something first
Jersey.
to share there. That's my indoor garden in the shop right now. Those are the grow lights on it.
Nice.
And so I'm just moving around there. So, just showing it there a little bit. But yeah, so the ones across the front here, in the front right here, those are the Grand Rapids. That one's about ready to pick some off of. There's Grand Rapids lettuce. Across the back are some Grand Rapids lettuce. Right there in the middle here is a sunflower. Behind it's a sunflower. So I got that the endive is the one barely down in the corner down here, and that big thing there is the rainbow chard, and back in the back one is the strawberries that are actually coming back, sending out rubber runners and rooting the runners down. So yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, you can grow stuff indoors. Granted, most people can't get one of these things in there unless they put it in their garage ahead of time and do it. But yeah, I mean, this is going to provide me probably more lettuce than I can eat. I'll probably be sending stuff across the street to the rabbits.
So humor me on the sunflower. Is that just to be pretty and cute, or do you have like a reason for that indoors in the wintertime?
All right. Actually, I started it outdoors because all of the for this front planter here, everything died in it. All the strawberries. It was loaded with strawberries, and that's when that stupid crop duster flew over and killed half the trees in the neighborhood because he forgot to turn off his sprayer, and it caught the one tote there that was out farther in his path, and it killed all the strawberries in it. And so my wife said, well, let's plant a bunch of stuff in it and see if the soil's dead or whether anything's going to grow. And as you can see, stuff is growing. So it was the topical spray that killed the stuff that was in the strawberries that were in there. So we planted that stuff to see if it would grow. And she said, well, sunflowers pull out any hard, heavy metal, so plant the sunflower seed. And so we planted an assortment of things in there just to see if it would grow. And it's growing. Some of the stuff's growing good. So I said, I'm going to let it out here and freeze. I'm moving it in the shop. And I got, I'm going to be adding to the one with the strawberries is, she gave me a couple garlic cloves I got to get out there and plant. And then I'm probably going to plant another rainbow chard or two as well. And,
so how well versed on strawberries are you? Fairly-ish? Are they new?
What do you need to know about?
So there's a living where we live. They have community garden 10 minutes away. But right outside by my housing office, there's one lone community bed. And the season is up. It's about time to plow under. The people have not come to claim or do anything to their plants. And the housing office has basically said, if you want to dig up the runners that are out there for the strawberry plants, I could. We've had 3 days of 28 degrees at this point. I mean, that's not great, but I mean, they're going to get plowed under and whatever for next year for the next person. Is there any point in trying to dig those up and relocate them, or is that a lost cause?
It depends how much root they have on them. And I froze. I wouldn't dig up just the runners. I'd dig up the main plant, put it in.
Well, yeah, all of it.
Yeah, dig it up, put it up close to the house as you can. Mm-hmm. Get it planted with as much dirt you can take with it as you can, and then put some straw. Make sure the straw hasn't been sprayed with Grazon, and put the straw around it or leaves, bunch of leaves, pile all the leaves around it to help insulate and protect it. I've had strawberry plants survive the freeze here in Idaho. However, last year's polar vortex with a minus 28 degrees several nights in a row froze the entire huge IBC tote solid, killed everything.
Yeah.
Onions that usually winter over, killed them all. And, everything that usually winters over, it killed everything. It even killed some of the neighbors' apricot trees, a couple apple trees died. That was bad. But if it's not, you don't get one of those freezes, the strawberry should do just fine so long as you put stuff up around them and you put all the leaves around it, and it should do just fine.
Yeah, it's only like 5 or 6 plants, runners, collective, whatever. Like it was one pack, if you will. So I just was, like, is it worth the trouble? But like he's saying, at the end of the season, they haven't come to get them. You can have them if you want to, because they all know that I'm the resident gardener, if you will. Yeah, but there's definitely something to be said on the sunflowers, because they've sprayed my yard, I don't know what, at least 3 times this year. We won't talk about that. But my sunflowers are the only thing that managed to survive and thrive. And I actually got 2 rounds of sunflowers in. That's why I told Joe next year, I'm like, forget it. I'm just going to grow all sunflowers next year, different kinds, sizes, flavors, and colors, and put them out there. And I'm done trying to put anything productive, pretty, flowering, whatever out there. And whatever happens,
I
happens.
remember you saying that before, and what popped in my mind is go to Home Depot or Lowe's, get one of those blank signs, with the things on it. Do not spray this yard.
Oh, I
And
have
put those
them.
ar-
Two of them.
They
Do
have-
not spray or mow. Butterfly habitat with do not spray or mow. I have the reflectors that the maintenance company said, put these in your yard. That means do not mow, do not spray. And they still hit it 5 times this season. It's a long story.
But see,
But
then you need to add on it, a federally protected endangered species plant.
oh, I did that too. I did that too because milkweed is a federally protected plant on Fort Belvoir, and I have milkweed in my front yard for that exact reason. Believe you me, I have been in contact with the wildlife department that's here on base and done all the things, and it's been a mess. And we're not going to talk about Bruno because we're thinking happy thoughts and seeds and giveaways and all those happy things. I just was like, could I bring these strawberries in my backyard and maybe they'll overwinter in my yard? Like if they're just going to get destroyed anyway and it's November, they're not coming back. They haven't tended their bed in months. They had okra that never got picked. And
the closer to the house where there is some warmth
Mhm.
will help. They'll go still go kind of dormant, but it'll keep them,
Oh yeah, they
and
can go
get-
dormant. I'm just like, is
Yeah.
it worth? Can you transplant once it's 28? Is that, or is that mine?
unless the leaves are starting to brown and curl up, and if they're still green in the runners and it's still green stuff on it, do it. Get out there
I'll
tomorrow
go
and
check
do
it out tomorrow. I'll go out there tomorrow and see what's going on with it. But
Yeah.
cool beans.
Make sure you have some straw and stuff put on it. Your leaves. Leaves
I definitely have
are
leaves. If not straw, I have tons of leaves for sure.
leaves will definitely work. You can just pile it on. Just make sure there's a
Yeah.
little green up top. That you don't need a whole thing, just a little bit. Insulation like that is so important. It's amazing how those runners stay alive. It really is. And you're south enough that during the day it's not gonna be freezing,
No, we're in zone 7 here. And we were at 4, we're now 7. So it's definitely much warmer here.
Yeah.
And
your
this
backyard,
year's
which
weather
way-
is supposed to go across with
Yeah.
El Nino, right? So
Yeah.
like New Jersey is going to get hit pretty good this year with bad storms, more like nor'easters.
Yeah.
So, but the warmth's coming up from Texas, so it's going to be warm here in Texas. So it's going to go like the dip.
They're talking about a dip coming over.
Joe's
and
the
hit-
weatherman
and
now.
And hitting Texas and Louisiana and Arkansas with some freezes again.
About time. Let them get to cool for a while.
Except for Juliana. Here we go.
Juliana, is your backyard
Storm comes up
facing?
this way.
What direction is your backyard facing? The backside of the house.
It is the sun rises here. It sets over there. My backyard faces that way. So is that south? South
East.
facing? Go east, west,
South. That would
north.
east, north,
It's north.
north.
North, east, south, west.
Okay.
So
if
it's north
then,
facing. But it's
yeah.
north, but it's like tilted.
Yeah.
So I get sun, like where my garden beds are, they get sun all day. Full sun.
Okay.
I did a sun survey full-heartedly because I had a neighbor when we first moved in. She's like, you got to put everything out front. Nothing will grow in your backyard. There's no sun back there. There's no this, there's no that. And she was giving me the whole run around. And then I went out at like 10 a.m. and took a picture of the yard. And then I went out at noon, took a picture. And 2, took a picture. 4, I did every like 2 hours. And I found like the single square where there were not shadows between fences and houses and garages and neighbors' houses, etc. And I was like, okay, this is where my garden's going. And my husband was like, but that's the middle of the yard. I was like, uh-huh. He goes, but that ruins the flow or whatever. I was like, but that's the only place that's sun-free. This is where it has to go. Like, that's where we wanted it. This is where the sun says it has to be. So the sun won out, obviously. But I do have full sun as far as hours are concerned where my garden is.
And Juliana, if you have all good soil too, it's going to stay a little warmer where you have the soil.
Yeah.
crappier the soil, the colder it will get. There's not going to be nothing that grows. So the soil does a lot. It's very important to the heat of your plant for all year round. Actually, from moisture to heat to obtaining, your micros and macros and all that good stuff. Just let you guys know, in New Jersey, I live right about here.
Go about 3 inches down. That's where Juliana's from originally. Right about down a little more. Right there. Oh, up. Like Burlington County, right in the middle of Wharton State Forest, Joe. Right there in the middle, below the D and the E.
Right here, yeah.
It looks somewhat, right around there,
Yep.
give or take. That's where Juliana's from. Jujubee. That's where she's from.
My wife works in one side of the state. I work in one side of the state, and we live in the middle. So it's pretty cool. Well, I have to get down to the wheel again. So
Yes, we need to do some seeds.
because it's almost 9:00 already.
Sorry to talk gardening on the gardening channel. Okay, Joe.
I know. Well, it's perfect.
It's okay. Well,
My eyes start to light up a little bit. So
I'm learning too.
Although the lady who's in charge of all of housing for Fort Belvoir has agreed to make the landscaping company dig up all my mulch and so many inches of all my soil in the spring, replace it all. So fingers crossed in the spring, maybe they might actually do the right thing next year.
oh, and guys, just let you know, with cabbage and your vegetables, with all the bugs and stuff, you want a companion plant first. So do that. But also, if you do your herbs, right, like your thyme and your oregano and those other things, it deters a lot of bugs because that's what they smell. They don't smell a cucumber leaves, or they don't smell other beans. They just they smell the thyme. They don't want that. It's like, oh, I don't want that,
Yep.
You're ill. So
Marigolds too.
Your mints. If you do plant mint, make sure it's in a pot. Make sure you don't plant it in the ground because that spreads very fast.
Marigold. I said marigold.
Marigold.
Not mint.
No, but mints are great.
Yes.
Mints are great with zucchini plants.
Mint is amazing, but mint is a bully. Put it in a pot.
Make sure that's in the pot. Okay, let me get to the wheel. Okay. Thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate it.
No problem. I'm learning
For
more.
sure.
Okay. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
If things aren't crazy around here, you know I'm here for you, Joe.
I appreciate that.
If I tell you no, there's a reason. I'm just saying.
So let's do some seeds really fast. Get some winners fast. Where's that new one? I might have to change the music again. The seeds. Email me. Take my seeds for already Thriss keeps on winning those seeds.
Been a lot of lately with Thriss.
Yes. Let me change the music.
Is it Thriss or Thrice?
I always screw it up. Thriss. I always say Thriss.
I don't know.
I don't know. I screw the stuff up all the time. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Okay, so let me see. During a spin, what kind of music you guys want to try? 8-bit, solid score, dance and techno, hip hop, disco.
Dance and techno. Let's go.
Techno. Where
9 o'clock. Let's wake everybody up, Joe.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really falling asleep. Let's do. This is going to be really interesting. You guys ready to have some fun in Garden State Gardeners channel? Let's get it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Built on a rock homestead. So congratulations, built on a rock homestead. Let me make this a little shorter too. Is this really techno? 2%.
2%. Way to go.
See, I'll pick the music, and now you're getting all your OG members, Joe.
Whoop, whoop. Here we go. Next winner. Oh, now we're talking. Congratulations, Valerie Torelli. We got Chris. We got Built on a Rock Homestead, 2%. Valerie Torelli. Built on a Rock Homestead is here. My Alabama Farm Life. That's right. Congratulations, My Alabama Farm Life. Here we go. You guys get to hear all kind of music. Operation Capsaicin. So congratulations to Matt. And Matt's not here, so let's move on.
Yep.
DJ.
Okay.
I work 4 minutes from where she works now. That's it. Right at the Jersey Shore.
Why don't you rub it in, Joe?
Idaho Garden Girl.
I can't tell you the last time I seen the ocean, and it kills me.
I see it every day.
I need to make a trip somewhere. I don't know. I'm trying to find where the nearest ocean is to me right now at this point. It's around. I just don't know where the closest point is.
Congratulations, Idaho Garden Girl. And the last one for Steve. So we'll do a couple bucks. Rayman Preppin'.
Gee, is he in the chat? I don't know.
That's where I'm at right now. I don't see any of them.
I don't know. Is Gray Man in the chat? I'm not sure.
What you said right here, Great Man Prepping.
Going back and forth.
Congratulations.
Good job, Joe.
You still got an email.
Yeah, I will.
Idaho Garden Girl.
Really, Garden Girl. Come on,
I think
Idaho.
she's
Let's
over
go.
on Kaylin's.
I was going to say, is she on Courtney's live right now? She's still here?
Oh yeah, Courtney's live now too. Let me take a look.
Last one, and we got 2 books. There, Idaho Garden Girl's here.
Denise Lee,
Oh,
congratulations.
she's there. There she is. Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Way to go, Denise Lee. Welcome to the club.
Congratulations,
Whoop,
Denise.
whoop.
Whoop, whoop. I love that. Okay, so let me see.
Raise, do we still raise the roof? Is that a thing? Raise the roof?
Where is it? Okay.
Am I showing my age now?
Yes, you are. Here's the book you guys going to win. Let's see what's going on.
My children will tell you, but Mom, you were alive in the late 1900s.
2%. You won Steve. Doris Ortman. Congratulations.
I don't feel old until my kids say that. But Mom, you were alive in the late 1900s. I'm like, really? Stop. That is not how you get me to say yes to anything.
That's hilarious. Okay, last book is Mindful Cooking.
Yep.
All right.
Doris Bartman here. Congratulations. And Dark Lord Menet.
Yeah, he's been popping up now and then. He was just saying something a couple minutes ago.
And this is a really cool book. So congratulations, Dark Lord.
Joe, I have yet to see you give away like a loser book yet. Like all your books are amazing.
Yep. All your books are.
I'm not a book reader. Like I really am not. And every time you give a book away, I'm like, oh, I want that one. Oh, pick me. I want that book. I want that book. And I'm like, I'm not huge on books. Maybe audiobooks, but not actual books with words.
This one's pretty good. I'm giving this next week. Grow and Eat.
Ooh.
I like a lot of pictures with books too.
Same.
Blueberries.
Very pretty.
It's pretty cool stuff.
I'd expect nothing less from the Garden State Gardener to open up a blueberry page.
Well, guys, thank you everyone for coming. Y Family Farms live right now, so go check that out.
Yeah.
And if you guys are going to get an ornament exchange, get it right away because it's going to end like this week. So this is what I'm giving away to Hooked on Fishing
Love it.
and the mushroom that goes as a combo picked. It probably something else in there. And so pretty cool stuff. And if you have any questions, just feel free to email me. Thank you, Carrie, Gil, and Juliana for coming on.
It looks like I'm looking at a comment there. So 2% gave theirs to Idaho Garden Girl as well.
Ooh, times 3 then.
Times 3. Yes.
Okay.
So
What
Steph,
do I have to
tell
do to
me
get on
one
that list?
3
Pick me.
times 3 seeds, 3 or whatever it was.
Okay, so just make sure you guys email me if you were here in a chat. Make sure you do it. Don't email me 3 days. Oh, I was in the chat. Then I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Do I really got to go through this and look see if you're in the chat and stuff? I was there.
Well, you should have gotten both my emails.
Yes,
The one from the one that Super Scout gave me, and then this one here.
And also we're on Facebook. 100 Days of Seeds. The registration video goes out tomorrow, so for both. So make sure you guys Facebook and YouTube. How many days to Christmas?
Well, according to the stores, Christmas
54.
is next week because they've had their stuff out for months.
Yep. On Halloween night up here. we had Christmas.
50. Christmas is 50 days from today.
Wow, so I'm halfway done with the seeds. Wow. So each week there's a video. Just leave a comment and a number because the number, if I have extra time, perfect. I just go to number 2 and more seeds give out. So it's probably about $500 worth of seeds given out this year. So for those, so that's pretty cool. So, okay. So one last time, how many subscribers you think we have on our page now?
92.
92.
88.
You can't choose the same number, Carrie.
Pick my number, Carrie. You guys say 93.
91.
Okay.
88.
Okay. I'll say nobody.
You need to have faith in yourself, sir.
Okay, let's see.
Hey,
Okay, I got to refresh. The last time was 85. Let's do the refresh. 90. Whoop, whoop.
Well, I was the
over, but I
closest
was
without
close.
going over.
You were.
Yeah. Once we get that organized, it's really going to take off, and
Oh yeah.
it's going to be so
Looking forward to it. It's going to be amazing.
Doris just popped up here saying, "Was I too late for the book?"
No, you got it, Doris. You got the book.
Yeah.
Yay,
you
Doris.
just got to email him. Which book did she get?
Add this one.
Adaptogen.
Adaptogens.
All right, Doris. There you go.
And thank you for saying that, Juliana, because I
You got it.
can't pronounce it. You already corrected me 3 times every time I said it wrong.
Adaptogen. Those are things that act like things. So, in whatever you need, they become.
Yep.
Is the plain term.
Exactly. Thank you. And thank you to all the mods. I appreciate it. And
You're welcome.
Pierogi Monday is I'm getting there. And Pierogi Monday's tomorrow. So 7:00 we go to about 7:40. So if you guys check out the registration page for that.
Yep.
And thank you, Juliana, Carrie, Gil, for coming on my show. I appreciate it. And
It helps me out.
And I still don't have, or do I not? I don't know.
so Gil, tell everybody what time when you're going live this week.
Oh, coming up this week. Tomorrow night is on Camp Patton Family Compound, CFC, is at 10 Eastern. On Tuesday, on Gray Man Prepping, it's Tactical Tuesday. On Thursday, it's the Midnight Ride with Gray Man Prepping at midnight Eastern Time, or 11:55 when the countdown starts going. Friday is Friday night in the Homestead with Camp Patton Family Compound, and Saturday is Survival Saturday on Gray Man Prepping is early again. It's going to be at 8 o'clock, and I'll probably run 4 hours again because we got Courtney, White Family Farm, and we got Dr. Paula Ruffin on there again. And we may get Dr. Ron on there as well, too.
Awesome to hear. Okay, guys, so everybody get some rest. Long week ahead.
I don't have to worry. I only got 1 day of school. So that's only on Wednesday.
I'm already behind week 1 in my class. But it's okay. I'll ace it. I'll take care, everyone. Thank you guys so
You're
much.
welcome.
Everybody
Bye.
have a good night.